Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Tonight we got a little video on my pocket knife collection. I believe a flashlight's best friend is the pocket knife. I carry both. I'll give you guys my story. I think I told it a few times, but since I'm doing a pocket knife video, I'll explain it one more time real quick. I've been carrying a pocket knife for over 40 years, and I couldn't justify spending over 20 bucks for a pocket knife throughout my life up until about 5 years ago. This is about a 5-year collection I got right here. And like I said, I get them at gas stations, I used to like going to the flea markets. They had some pretty cool ones. And I take care of my pocket knives, even my cheap ones, you guys. And you know, I'm not hard on them. When I was younger, as a kid, when I was really hard, you know, carving arrows and fishing with them and all that good stuff. Sharpen them with a rock. Like when they get dull, I'd use a rock. I'd get them sharp with a rock. But long story short, I never could justify, as I got older, spending a lot of money on a pocket knife because, you know, it's just a blade that you can sharpen and cut whatever. But honestly, I was in Walmart, and this is my first one I got right here. This is the Kershaw Blur. This is a USA made knife, so I was kind of excited and love this knife. This is a really nice looking knife, you guys. It's a Ken Onion design, and got a flag right there. And the steel, I'll try to get you guys a steel. And like I said, I'm not a professional on knives or nothing, you guys. I just appreciate good knives now. And come to learn since getting these what I really like. And I really like button locks and access locks or rail locks, whatever you want to call them. So them are my, like, I'm really, when I am in the urge, I actually have about an urge every 6 months to buy a new knife, which I just got this one. And I did get another Kaiser, you guys. I'll show you guys that on my phone. Is 50% off now. It's a titanium one. It's like 80 bucks. His original price is 160. I'll show you guys that here in a minute. But yeah, so this is my first knife that I spent 60 or 70 bucks on this at Walmart, and love this knife. I carried it probably for about 2 months, you guys. The problem with this knife is this is like grip tape, and I'd slide my hand and it was like taking skin off. So I actually went back to Walmart, and because they had a lot of Kershaws. And this one's made in China, you guys. And this is the Oblivion, the Kershaw Oblivion. Is spring assisted. Same thing with this, spring assisted. But I can still one-hand it, and that's another huge thing about my pocket knives. I've lost pocket knives in the past, my cheap ones, where you know, you have to pull them out and then use them. And then you set it down because you're working on something. You don't want to let it go after you're cut. And I've lost cheap knives in the past. I've never lost any of my good knives with one-hand operation. And these are spring assisted, but it still works like that right there. That happens. Sometimes it slips out of your hand. So it is kind of dangerous. I don't like it, but I can still manage to one-hand these. So after I got this Kershaw, loving it, it's like, wow, you know, just these two knives were so much better quality than my previous. And this one's from China, this one's from USA, and they're both excellent knives in my opinion. Then I went to, excuse me, Cabela's, and I picked up my first benchmade, and they wanted like 189, I believe. And I asked if they matched, Amazon, and they did. And this was on Amazon for 160, so I got it for 160 plus tax. Oops, I didn't get that right. But yeah, I love it. I love the access lock, you guys. Straight one hand, do your cut. I didn't do that right because this camera's in my way. I'm sorry. I'm gonna flick this one out pretty good. There's real good action on this knife, but goes in simple. Love that. Great knife all around. You guys know benchmade is, you know, they're top of the line. And this is considered a budget knife in the benchmade world, from what I gather. And like I said, this is an expensive knife, 200 bucks. But love it. So these were my first three. I'd say stepping up into a better knife. I don't, like I said, I know these are all budget knives to a lot. I know they got knives that cost thousands, and they're awesome. I'm subscribed to a lot of knife channels because I enjoy knives, and I appreciate what's out there. And so yeah, so after that, you guys, after I got these, I think I ventured off into Savivi. And my first Savivi was, which one? It was one of these two, you guys. So these are my first two. I think it was this one. And this is the brazen, or is this the, if I get the names mixed up, I'm sorry, you guys. Yeah, this is the brazen. Yeah, I'm sorry, yeah. So this is the brazen with the Tonto blade. And nice action. This has really nice action, you guys. Look at that. Just drop shuts, basically, with a little gravity. So nice knife. Got the G10 scales. I believe this is D2 still, you guys. Like I said, I think it says right there. I ain't gonna pick it up, but it's on there. Yeah, I think it's D2. And that's another thing. I'm not really the metals and all that, as long as I can sharpen it. And actually a lot of these need to be sharpened. I need to find my stone. I'm using actually I've been using this one, my Praxis, and love this knife. This is my size type of knife. Pretty big, nice size knife, you guys. Real cheap too. It's like $40, $45. Good action because it's a heavy blade. But one-handed action, I love it. But this one, don't hold the edge too long, don't seam. But you know, it's a cheap knife and still better than what I used to carry, way better. And yeah, so, and then this one right here, this is the brazen, the Savivi brazen. I got this with a Damascus steel. Nice knife, I like it. Like I said, definitely an upgrade. Action's okay. It's not. It works. I can one-hand it easily. And I got this a little later. This is actually my favorite Savivi right here, you guys. And this is the Elementum button lock. I wish it had some little thumb studs to flip it, but yeah, it's locked until you hit the button. But it's definitely a one-handed knife. Really nice, classy knife in my opinion. Love this knife. And after that, this is where I went to. I might have got the Spydercos. I don't know. This is my first Spyderco, you guys. This is the Centofonte. And this is not a one-handed knife at all. It has the back lock. I don't know what they call it, but you can't flip it. It's really hard to flip, but you can roll it like that. But it's really a gorgeous knife. The maker of this knife, I believe, passed away. And I paid like 90 bucks for this. But the blade's made in, it's VG10, and it's made in Japan too. So it's a different knife. And also you can't take this apart, it's riveted. So there's I don't know. It's part of my collection, you guys. And then here's the Tenacious, the Spyderco Tenacious. And this is, I got this at a sporting goods store. I'm not good at the reverse flick on this one. The actions, you see, it's not, you still one-handed, but you know, it's not the best. But it's only 50 bucks. And I love the feel and the grip of this knife. So it's still a good knife in my opinion. I know they got the Para 3s, and they got some really nice knives. Maybe in the future I will get some of them. And then my favorite brand, you guys, is Kaiser. My first Kaiser was the horn, the Kaiser horn. I love this knife. You can take off this the finger flipper. Geez, I'm good at the, I mean, I understand the lingo in the knife world, you guys, but pronouncing it, I'm not too good. I'm still a newbie. But you know, the flipper tab. But yeah, really great action on this. This thing is sweet. It's a sweet knife. I can get it when I carry it, I can get it, but like I said, I have issues. This camera's in my way too, so my skills are really terrible. But like I said, you can take that little tab off. You gotta open it, and then there's a screw right there. So that's kind of cool. If you know you got your finger has that down, and mine doesn't. I can't get my finger in there. But I love this knife. This was my first micarta knife too. So love the horn. That's the Kaiser horn. Also too, you guys, I'll have all links in the description on these. I think you can get them all on Amazon, I believe. Even though, like I said, I got this one from Amazon. I got this from a sporting store. Both these were from Walmart, but they sell them on Amazon. And they matched Amazon. Amazon matched the price on the Griptilian. And all the Kaisers came from Amazon, and all my Savivis came from Amazon. So I'll have links if you guys want to know any other things about them, or if I didn't mention something or forgot something, they'll be in there for you guys. And so after I got this guy, I believe I got these two. Now this knife right here, I'll talk about this. This is the Beg Lighter 2. I believe that's how you pronounce it. I believe it's AZO. And like I said, I'm not 100% on people, the makers, you guys. Like I said, I just enjoy these knives. These are so much better than what I used to carry. This is a real slicey knife. It's still sharp. This is factory. I haven't even sharpened this, and it's still really razor sharp, and I use this a lot. You can see the patina on the handles. I still love this knife. Look at the action on this. This thing just falls shut. Unreal. And even with this camera in my way, I can manipulate this really well, and it's like perfect size for my hands. Nice cuts. Really, I love this knife. This is what made me fall in love with Kaiser. And I like the horn. I knew that Kaiser was a great company. They made good knives, great action. And that's one thing I'm in my knife journey. The action is important to me. Before it wasn't, but as time goes on, the action is really important. That's why I'm really loving the axis locks and them button locks. And then I got this on a deal too on Amazon. This was originally like a $70 knife, and it was on sale for half off, 35 bucks. And wow, I definitely got my 35 bucks. Like I said, I carried this for 6 months, give or take. Actually more than 6 months, honestly. And when I got that, I picked this one up at the same time. This is a beast. This is the Kaiser Sheepdog XL. Listen to it. This thing is a beast. Just a gorgeous knife. I tried to carry I carried it once or twice, and it's just too much. It's a nice showpiece, but I love it. I don't regret buying it. I got it for 50% off too. It was 50 bucks. So I love it. I love it in the collection. This is the Kaiser Sheepdog, and you got 154 cm steel, you guys. Here's some more numbers or whatever they put on them. And then basically after that, I got my original, the Kaiser button lock original. Love this. The action on this thing is, and I like bigger knives, you guys. Like honestly, this is the size I love. The Savivi Praxis, that size, that's a big knife. This is a little guy, but look, I can still, with aluminum handles, it just comes out so beautifully. And then if you can't get it out, you can always, you know, button lock it out. But look at that action. That's unreal. Love this knife too. And I've never carried this, you guys. Not one time. I use it in the garage, you know, on a couple cuts. But love it. Still love it. Just it's a small guy. So this is something like you wear with a tuxedo, a gentleman's knife, I guess I can say. And I showed you them all, except, and this is my last one. And honestly, I think this is my favorite Kaiser out of all the ones I got. And this is the O-Light, you guys. Sorry, I couldn't get that flip out. This is a Roboto 2, but it's made by Kaiser. Loving the sheep's foot style. But love this knife already, you guys. This thing is beautiful. Love the flag on it. Definitely a oops, see, camera's in my way. But it got great action. The action on this thing is unreal. With the access lock is them rail lock. I think they call it rail lock. I don't know. But yeah, that's just my little collection, you guys. And let me show you real quick. This is the one. It's still going on. It's supposed to be here Thursday, you guys. I ordered it on the 25th, and I thought it was going to be here tomorrow, but it's saying Thursday, and it's still on sale. So this is the Guru, and it's the sheep style foot. It's titanium handles with holes. I'm not a fan of the holes either, you guys. I like it. I like it, or I wouldn't have bought it. But yeah, I'll have that here in a couple of days. I love everything about it except the holes are kind of, but you know, I saved 80 bucks. So yeah, when it gets here, if you guys want to see a little review on it, this video does good, I'll show you guys it. Or if you guys want to see it, I'll definitely show it too. But yeah, that's my little collection of my little pocket knives, you guys. Love them. Like I said, they're flashlight's best friend, in my opinion. I use my flashlight and these together a lot. But on that one, you guys, please leave some messages and let me know what you guys like carrying. I know there's tons and tons of brands. It's just mind-blowing by how many brands there are and makers. It's awesome. Like I said, I'm really small and I'm happy with what I got. These right here are man, light years ahead of what I used to use, you guys. Literally, I used to use the cheapest knives. But yeah, on that one, you guys, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. God bless, and I'll see you guys on the next one.